Hello all, and welcome back to the HydraCast. I'm your host, HydraGhost, and today we're diving back into Marvel Snap. In this episode, I had recently been watching some more TLSG. He's a YouTuber that plays Marvel Snap. Super great content. If you haven't heard him or watched him, I put a link down below to the video of this deck that he played with today. And fortunately enough for me, I've been talking mad trash about this card and how I just think it's almost unplayable. But after watching his deck perform and even playing it a little bit myself, I realized it was pretty fun, and I think I could maybe climb up a little bit with it. So I'm gonna reveal the card that we recently pulled that kind of pulled this all together, and that was Gambit. So Gambit is a discard effect card, and when you use him, he discards a card from your hand and destroys a random enemy card. And it was kind of like I just pulled him like hours before the video released, and then I watched his video on it. So I've played this deck a few times, but we'll see if we can get some wins on camera here. And I do have the chat open in case anybody wants to join, say anything. We can definitely talk some Marvel Snap as we're going through these games. So first up is Untapped as our opponent. We'll kind of go over the deck as we're seeing it played out. You'll notice there's no 1-drops in the deck. That's kind of to keep Swarm consistent. We do have our Morbius and the Collector nice and early, which is good because we want to set up an early board state and then hit hard towards the final, last or second to last turns with game effects. So Death's Domain's kind of annoying, but that also means he's not going to play anything there unless he's a death deck. So I'm going to play this right lane with Morbius just in case it's something where we're not going to be able to play stuff there later. And we do see Goose. Goose has a unique ongoing effect of nobody can play 4, 5, or 6 cost cards at this location, and we get Murder World. So fortunately, we did the big brain play unintentionally. We played Morbius. We're about to lose Morbius. So I'm going to Mystique to steal that ongoing effect off of Morbius. Not steal it, but copy it and put it on Mystique. So we lost Morbius, but not in vain. His memory lives on through Mystique. And we'll see what we get here. Oh, he gets Captain Marvel. Jeez, that's a great card. We do get Medusa. Her on-reveal effect, you get +2 power if it's played at the middle location, which fortunately that happens. So Murder World's now play ready. I think it's kind of too late for Collector. I really would have liked to have gotten Colleen Wing instead of Lady Sif, because then I could discard Swarm or the Collector, but hopefully more Swarm. But I think I just go with the bigger discard and risk it for the biscuit. Hopefully we hit Swarm. And if not, oh, he's got Gambit. Okay, so he might be playing the same type. Oh, and Mystique, and his Mystique hits my Mystique. Nice. So yeah, I think we're playing kind of an identical deck here. He's running Blade, though. I didn't run Blade. We did hit Magic, which I was contemplating extending the game a turn, but that's not going to happen. So I think now we're going to play Collector. We'll Lady Sif. She'll hit Apocalypse. That's going to get put back in her hand, buffing the Collector. The only thing I'm worried about is he does have Captain Marvel, which was given to him via the X Mansion, and that's going to be able to fly over into Death's Domain in order to win that location. So I really need to make sure I win middle and right with the adequate amount of power here. Oh, there's Colleen Wing right at the end. I think he's just going to Apocalypse right with me, and I'm gonna lose, but I guess we just run it, just see it through. Yep, So he Apocalypse, I Apocalypse, his Apocalypse
Higher,
had a little
further,
more
faster,
power.
baby.
And then Lady or Captain Marvel goes out to Death's Domain. So not the greatest of locations to play at. And we kind of, you know, was a little wobbly with our board state, but we were also facing basically a mirror image of the deck we were playing, so you could kind of see how it plays out. We do have Wong in the deck, and Wong's great for either Mystique copying Wong to get way more discards, or using Wong into any of our on-reveal discard effects in order to create more swarms. We want swarm tokens, and we want Apocalypse hit. So turn 1 we get the Vault. We have no turn 1 drops in this deck, so we're going to pass. Turn 2 will probably Morbius. Because we won't want to use Calling Wing. We see Electra. Another Murder World. Is Murder World like the hot location or something? What's going on? Just keeps coming back. Alright, what does he got here? Agent 13 with the cartoon black and white. I've heard that means this person's a bot, but that doesn't look like a bot name. Ooh, we get a Tinker's Workshop. So we could get Dracula out early, but I think copying Morbius's effect, because we're going to be discarding a lot hopefully here soon, it's going to be a little more important. Plays Moon Girl mid. I don't know why he'd... That's kind of body behavior. Just loses the 4 power. Gets the copy effect, but he could have played it outright. Or any other location. Now we're going to Dracula. Turn 5 we can Magic. I'll probably Magic with Mystique. Give her a little extra power over there. Because as of right now, we have a board state of 0, and it's turn 5. He's like, oh, this is in the bag. Turn 5, it's all zeros. So we're gonna extend the game for 2 more rounds, and within those 2 rounds, we really need a big swing. So, as of right now, we don't have our Apocalypse yet, which is what we want our Dracula to discard at the final turn. So I think we're just going to use... Because we could do Calling Wing, Lady Sif, Collector, but that's going to discard Gambit and Swordmaster. So I feel like I should Gambit and Swordmaster, and then I'll be left over with one of the 2s, at least. And we'll have a little power built up, and our Morbius and Mystique will have 2 discarded effects occurring, giving them 4 power. Hopefully we keep Lady Sif or Calling Wing, though. I'd rather have them than the Collector. Just because Dracula's going to discard a card at the end of the game. But if we draw Apocalypse next, we could theoretically... oh no, we're not going to be able to get him out. So we do hit something in the left lane. Wasn't one of the 2 bishops, that would have been nice. Final turn. So we do get Apocalypse on the final turn. Kind of feels bad. Only because Well, we might be able to sneak it, actually. So we play Collector. Dracula's going to discard Apocalypse. Apocalypse becomes 12 power. We're also going to get Morbius buffed up. Collector's going to get +1 for for Apocalypse getting back into the hand. Mystique will go up a little bit, and hopefully that's enough to kind of hold the lanes or swing them in our favor.
Snap!
He does play in all 3 lanes, so that's not good. Ooh, Green Goblin. Not really too much of a concern for us. I think we're alright with that. Because I'm pretty sure we can get over the 14 power here. Cable's not enough. We win middle. What has he got outright? Oh, yeah, maybe we won't be able to win it with the bishop. But it looks like we win middle and right regardless. Depending on if Sunspot gets any leftover energy based off of the amount of stuff played. Because Green Goblin's 3, 2, and 2. So that should have been all of his energy. We're short just 1 in that left lane, but luckily we were able to win middle and right.
Victory!
Get the victory. So it looked pretty bad. Turn 5, turn 4 with 0 power on the board, and then a big swing right there at the end. So, like TLSG had mentioned about this deck, it's about setting up the board and then executing at the end of the game. And we still haven't even gotten Wong in on one of these discard effects. So far, I really liked being able to do a Wong into a Mystique into a Gambit in order to make Gambit discard like 4 times and destroy 4 cards. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it was 4 times. So nothing particularly good right here. We do finally have Wong, so we can set up something with him. -3 power for Negative Zone and Clintar. We get -2. I'm going to call in Wing. Hopefully we hit Swarm and not Lady Sif, but if we hit Lady Sif, that's also alright with me. Yeah, that seems about right. I never get to just hit the Swarm. It'll hit everything else before it hits the Swarm. Oh man, TVA. Yee. So I think we're gonna... Jeez, this is a rough game. He's gonna Carnage. Carnage can't destroy anything because of armor. So we're tied for 7.
Time's up.
Time's up. I don't even want a Dracula because anything I would discard is just bad. And I don't have enough power to come over any lane, really. Man, this sucks. I guess I'll just drop Long here and hopefully he pushes somewhere else. Nope. So let's see what Rhino. Oh, snap. So that's gonna save us. That was a Hail Mary play. He would have just won there. Now we got... Oh man, he retreated.
Victory!
He was lucky though that all of his cards were in this armor protected lane. Because I could have dropped Gambit next turn. And then discarded 2 cards, destroyed 2 cards, but they were all protected. He could have won that game had he not played Rhino. So sometimes it's better to just let the game finish up instead of destroying the locations or extending the game. But he didn't know that. I probably would have done the same thing. I hate TVA or whatever it was. It's just so... Making the game only last till turn 4 can really screw up a lot of decks. So we got Dracula, Swarm, Apocalypse. Savage Land just filled up half that lane with Raptors. That's not the greatest. Jotunheim's not another good location. Alright, so we're going to call in Wing again. And it better not hit Lady Sif. Or maybe I should do Lady Sif first, because we do have Apocalypse. That makes more sense. Apocalypse will get discarded, come back. Then hopefully we have something that's not 2-drop in order to Colleen Wing Swarm. Expansion. Man, everything's just wanting to fill up our board. We do have magic, though, so we can get rid of Jotunheim and extend the game. And since we're going to be able to get a lot of swarms, especially with our other discard effects, hopefully popping those and making more swarms, I think we'll be alright. Electra, okay, thank you. Expansion. And Patriot, wow, he gets a way better benefit than I did. I think we're going to Dracula this left lane. And then save magic for this turn coming up. Oh man, Spider-Woman. Luckily, I mean, Dracula wouldn't have mattered. His power just becomes whatever we discard. We're going to have to make sure we get Apocalypse up a little bit more if we're going to want to come over to that, though. So, he could play Professor X. Magic is going to be enough to go over that, but I'm going to just drop a Swarm in there as well. And maybe I'll drop a Swarm here. Kind of gets rid of our Swarm discarding effects that we had going on, but it's going to make sure we don't get Professor X'd out of a location. Okay, Jessica Jones. That's not bad. We could deal with Jessica Jones. So we do get Swordmaster. I think I'd rather Morbius and Swordmaster. Leave the Collector in hand. Hopefully he gets discarded, but if not, we hit Apocalypse. Build up Morbius a little bit more. We've already discarded 1 card, so he'll already be a 2-power. He'll become a 4-power. And then we'll have an open lane to drop whatever. And hopefully,
Hulk smash!
oh man, Hulk. That's not good. He got boost. I hope he doesn't have a Patriot in deck too. That would just be terrible. So we do hit the Collector, which is good. We can drop Wong this turn. It's going to only push us up 2 more in this middle lane. But we're going to get a discard effect off with Dracula. And we'll tie in the right location if he doesn't play here. And hopefully we win left, because he'll be 16 power. So we should be at 19 here in the left lane. And then middle lane 14, right lane tied. Oh, he Doctor Stranges. This might be clutch, because now the right lane is good, unless he's got... Okay, Shang-Chi, that's alright. We're alright with that. Man, I should have snapped. 16 gets us to 19. Bam. Holy crap, that was such a crazy game. Oh, I didn't see the Doctor Strange coming. That was definitely to our benefit. Because the middle lane was definitely just not enough power. 14 power with the cards we had, there's pretty good, but Apocalypse coming through with Dracula, and luckily Swordmaster hitting the Collector. Because if Collector was in hand, it would have been between the Collector and Apocalypse, or Wong and Apocalypse, because we only had 1 spot open. So that was a good game. We're climbing up the ladder a little bit. Too hot to Randall. Ooh. That's a pretty slick name there. Definitely not a bot name. That's too extravagant for a bot name. And we did get a new avatar. We got Carnage now, so I figured I'd rock Carnage. Even though we're not playing a... Oh, does he... Oh. So we're going to discard. And of course it's Wong. And we don't even get to destroy. And he gets a fucking Hulk. Excuse my language, but of course, that is just my luck. Let's see if we can pull out of this. And kill our Lady Sif. Nice. We can come back from this. We got this. No problems. He's really filling up that left lane. Scorpion kind of hurts there. I don't know if Swarm comes in as a copy of it. Okay, it is. So all of our Swarms are now 2 power, which kind of stinks, but we'll drop Mystique over there, get Morbius's effect in order to continue the discard trend, hopefully, and get enough power to overcome some of this stuff. Swordmaster's great here. Either card discarded is great. Preferably Apocalypse, but if we get rid of Swarm and then get, 2, okay, Apocalypse, that's fine. I think I'm gonna Magic outright because we need more time. We need more time. I don't have my channel set to age restricted, but I have tried to keep it very PG. So I do really apologize. I just dropped the F-bomb like that. It's in my nature. I normally am a very I speak colorfully all the time about spicy words, so I try to keep it PG though for the stream, so I apologize. Ooh. So I think I don't know what we're gonna get, but if we get Dracula, we're gonna want nothing else in hand. Oh, Ghost Rider's his Destroyer, which blows up everything except Destroyer. I think I feel alright with that.
Snap!
Oh, and look at that, Dracula. What do you know? Left lane probably looks a little bit worse for him than right lane. I don't think he'll want to play against 7. He'd probably rather play against 4. He's got 3 cards in hand. So I'm gonna put Dracula down there. Oh, he plays left. That's alright. We're gonna get over Odin with Mystique's Morbius effect with that final discard. And wham bam. I dropped the F-bomb because of the Hulk. And we still pulled it through thanks to the Ghost Rider Destroyer combo. Thank you, Too Hot to Randall. That was a very exciting game. We did finally pretty much finish the season pass to where we're going to start getting into, for those of you that don't know, the season cash. So it contains many types of rewards. Pretty sure it's just like gold or credits or boosters, and that's pretty much. I think you can get variants sometimes, but I don't remember if I ever did. But we'll start getting those every time we level up in the season pass now, every level, which is nice as a free-to-play player. There's quite a few rewards you miss out on, but that's, that comes with when you pay for a season pass. You get some extra benefits, obviously. You gotta make it worth your money. But as a free-to-play player, I appreciate that once you get past the main season pass, if you've put in enough work, you start getting those season caches, and that can help really get your collector level up. Because sometimes you'll get I think I got 200 credits or 200 gold from those before. So they seem pretty beneficial. We got Colleen Wing, Morbius, Apocalypse, and Mirror Dimension. So that's kind of nerve-wracking. But luckily we don't have a turn 1 play. Because hopefully it's not something bad that it copies. like kill him. I think we're gonna Morbius into there because he'll be able to buff up even if the location's locked down through our discard effects. And then next turn we'll probably Lady Sif, hit our Apocalypse, and then turn 4 drop Wong. Jotunheim, that stinks, but we do have magic. I think I'm gonna Lady Sif with Morbius, so that way this Killian lane is pretty buffed up. We'll probably work on Mirror Dimension, let him suffer in Jotunheim.
Avengers! Assemble.
Man, he's like, I'm not committed to middle at all now. Just fine. That's cool with me. And it copies Jotunheim. So I'm going to Wong this turn. Magic next turn. Ooh, he plays. Okay. Nice, nice. Little does he know we're going to be able to really buff up our cards here. Wong does take a hit for -1, but we're going to be able to stop that right there with magic. Kill the lane. Ooh, and Claw to buff up that middle lane. Jeez. That's alright, because I plan on... Now that I have Wong, if I Colleen Wing, we'll hit Swarm. Definitely. And then, in doing so, we're going to get more Swarms. And then I'm going to Swordmaster as well, to kind of discard, hopefully, more Swarms. But we're also... Morbius is going to get jacked. We're going to have 4 discard effects, giving him +8 this turn. Hopefully this is a Hobgoblin right over here, but he played Hulkbuster, so maybe Green Goblin? Eh? It's a Green Goblin? That'd be sweet. No, alright. Luckily his middle lane didn't get hit. Swordmaster hits another Swarm. Oh, that was all Colleen Wing. So now Swordmaster, he hits a Swarm. So we got plenty of Swarms. We got Swarms on Swarms on Swarms. We can't even draw a card because we're all swarmed out. So I guess we drop all of our Swarms, but we didn't get another draw effect because we filled our hand with Swarms. I was hoping Swordmaster would maybe hit like Mystique or Apocalypse once, but that did not happen. And we're just going to be a little too short. Man, Namor got super buffed. Thanks to Claw and then Onslaught with Claw. Captain Marvel helped buff that lane too, so I liked ongoing cards and decks, but I feel sometimes they're just very underwhelming if your opponent just plays the right cards to mess it up, like Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, and fill up your lane with other ways. Rocks and squirrels and raptors. Like, there's just too much crap out there. So we do get a season cache, as we just talked about. So I guess we can rip one of those open, see what we get. Let us see. We get 10 Quake boosters. Ooh la la. I like Quake, but not that much. If I win a location with only 1 card, though, we'll get that other season pass mission complete. So, maybe I'll drop Apocalypse in a lane by itself this game just to get that, if he's buffed up enough to win it. Should I just like sacrifice some cubes to get the mission? Do it for science. So, no turn 1 drops this deck. We got Kunlun, so cards that move there. Hopefully we're not playing a move deck. So that would just be super beneficial for him, especially Heimdall for the final turn. All the cards get +2. New York. Ooh, geez, this is a move decks fantasy right here, having all these things. I'm gonna drop Morbius. Not seeing our Swarm yet. Got Craven. Makes sense. Cards that get moved there, so maybe we are playing a move deck. Could Mystique copy Morbius, which I think is going to be better than playing out Collector or something right now. Just because if the only other card Mystique can really be beneficial for in our deck is Wong. So Morbius or Wong is pretty much, you're going to play her after one of those. And we do see Wong. Maybe I'll drop Wong in this right lane now. Man, I needed to do the science thing though. We'll go mid with Wong. Turn 5 we can magic Kunlun to make sure that +2 doesn't happen. Etsy's probably going to start moving cards here in any second. I can already see a Doctor Strange incoming or a Vulture. Oh, even worse, Hulkbuster. So now he's got buffed up multiple man. I bet next turn he's going to play like Cloak here at the left lane though. So he can move multiple man, it'll leave a copy, and then he can move that multiple man to New York and it'll leave a copy. Ay. So let's go. Oh yeah, we wanted to do Kunlun with magic. Yeah, this deck can be very deceiving. It's like turn 5, 0, 2, 0. Like, I wouldn't feel too worried about that, but as you all have seen, it just, once it pops off, it pops off. Turn 6, we're going to be able to do Dracula and either a Colleen Wing or Lady Sif. And if we have Swarm in hand, I'll probably Colleen Wing because that'll hit the Collector and then the Swarm for sure. And, well, maybe it might hit Lady Sif. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully once this turn ends at some point. He's really having a hard time deciding what to do here. Please don't forfeit or leave. I would have played a card in Murder World to get the 1 card location win. I think that's where I'm going to put Dracula next turn. Okay, cool. So we do see Cloak. Makes sense. Makes sense. And then Iron Fist. Gonna get rid of that crap right there. No more +2 bonus for that. Not today.
Opponent snapped.
Ooh, we do have Apocalypse though, so that's good. Could just Lady Sif. And that's gonna hit Apocalypse. But that makes me almost, man. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that. So what I'm gonna do, that's gonna hit Dracula. That's fine. Dracula can get discarded because we'll just play Apocalypse straight out. Turn 6. So we'll do Colleen Wing, or we gotta do Collector first. Then we'll do Lady Sif. Then we'll do Colleen Wing, which we'll do Dracula once, and then Apocalypse once. And we won't have Dracula because Colleen Wing's gonna hit Dracula and then Apocalypse, while Lady Sif's only gonna hit Apocalypse. But Collector is gonna get buffed up pretty well here as we get Apocalypse back in our hand 3 times. He'll get +3, pushing him to 4. And we also will get a bump in Morbius and Mystique. And then hopefully we get that right lane win with just Apocalypse. And if we don't win the whole game, but we get that 1 location win, I'll take it as a win overall. 12. Bam. Collector gets buffed. 16. Cool. On a calling wing. Dracula, sorry buddy. And then Apocalypse again. Getting him to 20. Not a bad turnaround. I think we just drop Apocalypse. We're winning all the locations pretty much. If he's gonna move over stuff, it's not gonna give him enough to really win here. So
Oh,
I think
snap.
I'll even snap on it. I think we're good. I think we'll get the win here. Man, TLSG, if you ever see this somehow, like, this is such a good deck. It's so much fun to, like, it has good pieces, but sometimes you don't get them in the right order, so, like, navigating your way to a win, it feels very rewarding with this deck. And I'm sorry for all the crap I talked about discard decks. Man, he's probably like, where is he dropping that Apocalypse? Please just let it happen though, because I need this one location win. And I think if he leaves, it's not going to give it to me because the turn has to play out. So hopefully it's not a retreat here and it just ends the turn. Please, I need the Apocalypse win. No!
Victory!
Seriously, what? Oh, I shouldn't have snapped. That's what did it for me, was snapping. Dang. I hate when that happens, because it's like, now I didn't complete the mission, even though I would have, had the game just finished. Dang, that stinks. Alright, no more snapping, because I need this one location win. Pleased Pasta. Interesting name. Oh, there's Gambit. We haven't seen him in a while. Camartage. That's going to be pretty decent with our discard effects. And if we get Wong there, it's just going to go nuts. Ooh, Space Throne. Okay, we only need one card there to win. So do I Morbius, knowing that I'm going to discard a lot? And just, he's going to be super buff. And hopefully that's my one card location win. Or hopefully he'll retreat before he plays anything there. Okay, Ahoy. It's going to get +1 twice in his deck. I think it's +1 to everything in his deck. And then Morbius. 0 power, looking strong. Nice. Ooh, if we get a Apocalypse here would be nice. We do not. So I think we might pass this turn. Just because I don't want to... If I Colleen Wing, I'm going to discard Lady Sif. And if I do it at Camartage, it would have been twice. But even if I did it at Hell's Kitchen, like... if I get Swarm next turn, Colleen Wing, I would play. But we might just be dropping Dracula. We do see Apocalypse now. So we could Dracula this turn. Turn 5. We'll Magic Hell's Kitchen. Extending the game. Oh my gosh, he groups. So he's going to get the +6. Jeez. And then I'm just going to have a 0 power Dracula. Be scared. Hopefully we get Wong at some point. Because I really need to Wong Gambit at Camartage. just destroy everything. We do see Hulkbuster get played, okay. So now we discard. Alright, here we go. Let's start popping stuff.
Opponent snapped.
Let's just do the big swing. Let's go for Swordmaster and Gambit. That'll be 4 discards right there. Or 2 discards between the 2 of them.
I am Iron Man.
So 4, and then 2 cards are going to get destroyed by Gambit. Swordmaster is just going to discard 2 of our cards. We do hit Apocalypse once. That's good. So for our last turn, we can use Lady Sif to get Apocalypse even higher. We hit stuff out in the right lane. I'd love to hit Iron Man. Ooh, we don't hit Iron Man. We got Collector. Okay. I think we just drop Apocalypse outright, not at left. Because even if Dracula absorbed him, it's not going to be enough. So hopefully... Oh my gosh, America Chavez. So we don't win the game. We do get the win with Morbius at the 1 location, though, with 10 power. So we did it. We finally did it.
Defeat.
We won a location with just 1 card. So let's get this mission clicked in. Oh man. Oh man. I didn't realize that was going to be the last mission for week 3. So we're going to get 4 season pass season cash. Alright, so now you'll get a good display of what's your possibility of rewards in these bad boys. Oh, we get an alternate. So yeah, there are variant arts of the Thing. That's a pretty cool thing right there, which is good too, because you want new variants in order to upgrade them and grow your collection further. So let's see what we get next. Some Mantis boosters, some Mr. Fantastic boosters, and 50 gold. So nothing too wild. The art variant was super cool, but yeah, I guess we can upgrade the Thing already because we have enough boosters for him. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I normally like to stay on top of my credit income and upgrading speed, because it does take quite a bit of time to upgrade cards, just because of the whole this scenario or this scene where it tells you what happened, what changed with the card, and then
Frame break.
it shows you, and then it shows you growing up the ladder. But like, if you have a bunch of cards that you're trying to upgrade at once, this would take forever. So I normally just try to always stay at 0 credits unless I'm like trying to get to a cache. So I'll normally take into mind like how far away I am from my next cache and how many credits I'm gonna be getting in before I upgrade cards, and whether I'm spending my credits or saving them. So we're playing Golden. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got an Apocalypse avatar. That's cool. So turn 1, we got Dracula, Collector, and Gambit. So we got a nice 2-drop with Collector.
Opponent snapped.
Dang, snapped off Icebox or just snapped off me? It's just like, you suck. I'm snapping. We do got Wong too, so we'll probably drop out Collector unless we get a different 2-drop here that's better, like Morbius. Lady Sif is definitely not better right now. Dang, I'm so hurt that he snapped right off the draw. Like, dang. He's just like, you're terrible. Coolio. No, I hate that lane. So maybe I'll just risk it with Gambit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, I don't want to discard my Dracula though. So normally we want him to play off Apocalypse, but Gambit's not even, like, he has no power now too. Like, ugh. Lady Sif's gonna hit our highest card, which is Dracula and Magic. It might hit either one. Maybe we'll wait. We'll pass this turn. Next turn we'll Wong, and then turn 5 we Magic with Coolio. Oh, he's gonna. Cool. He just made things a lot easier for me. So instead of dropping Wong with the Collector, I'm going to drop him outright in the Ruins. And now that we don't have to worry about that negative effect of adding rocks to our deck by playing here, we're going to be able to start blowing up some of his cards and discarding cards. So we'll Magic left. He's going to play right. He Iron Mans.
I am Iron Man.
Don't crash, game. Not now. Maybe this will be my last one, depending on how it goes. Maybe our next win will be the last one, as we're having some technical difficulties. Oh man, it is just falling apart. So for those of you that this is your first time watching, I feel like I have to give this spiel every time it starts lagging out and stuff. I am playing on my laptop and streaming from it, so it's kind of demanding for the laptop I have. It's not the greatest laptop, so we're gonna Gambit Swordmaster, hopefully not hit Dracula and hit Apocalypse. Oh no. Okay, I mean, he discarded a card. He hit our Magic. I'm gonna get 2 kills with Gambit. We do hit our Apocalypse. That feels good. Okay, a little close. We just need to hit Iron Man. Oh, we hit the leader. Okay, so he gets our 0 power Gambit. Nice. Don't hit Apocalypse. Or, yes, hit Apocalypse. We somehow got Dracula to survive through that whole ordeal. How? I don't know. But I'm... Oh, no. Oh, no. Shoot. So, the problem now is if I drop Dracula, it has a chance to hit Mystique and give him a power of 0. Which is not good. So, I know he's going to play something at that right location. He has Iron Man there. I think I'm just going to try to take left from him. Man. That's what stinks about not getting Dracula out soon enough is... Oh, yeah, and he plays Warpath of all things. That buffed him up super high. What a weird deck he had going for him.
Defeat.
So, unfortunately, we lost by more. So, normally you have to win 2 of the 3 locations, and then from there it kind of breaks down. So, if only 2 locations are won, it's whoever has the most power difference between the locations. So, I only had a difference of 7. He had a difference of 11, meaning he wins. If we were to tie in both different locations, then it's a draw altogether. But normally it's very, in order to win or lose, it's very, defined. So we'll probably play a couple more rounds until we win, hopefully this next one. And then I'll probably call it a night for tonight. And maybe I'll play this deck some more tomorrow. I've really, really enjoyed it. It hasn't always swung the best ways that I had anticipated, but you know, that's just part of the game. It's not the deck's fault. It's the algorithms. No, I'm just kidding. So, Danger Room left. Probably going to drop Collector next turn. Luckily, we do have our Swarm now. Haven't seen him when we needed him for discards lately. Ooh. Nova Roma kind of filled up our hand. And normally that's like a good thing, but with discards hands, it's like you're trying to get rid of stuff normally. Ooh, Superflow is really gonna help us out though. Kind of ramp up our deck. Well, definitely Lady Sif. Pop that Apocalypse. Have it added back to hand. And I guess we Swarm. I guess we'll put Swarm there and kind of build up some power in that lane. Okay, this is a bot. I better win this. I need to win this.
Enough said, bub.
Or it says a lot about me. So we hit our Apocalypse with Lady Sif. As, you know, she hits the highest cost card in your deck. She gets blown up. That's nice. Very nice. So if we need to, hopefully we get magic, and then we can hit the Danger Room with magic. Speak of the devil, I spoke her into existence. Luckily, normally we wouldn't be able to drop her off turn 4, but with Superflow not filled up with anything on our side, we're getting a little extra power. So we do have an extra turn at the end of the game now. Ooh. We get Wong. So maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Wind, aid my hand.
No, we're alright. We're alright. Yeah, that was the end of turn 5. So now it's turn 6. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Opponent snapped.
Ooh. Dang, Dracula's kind of too much right now. Actually, no, we're alright. We're alright. Ooh, or do we go for the sneaky play? Do we just go for the the extreme Gambit raid and then just drop Dracula on the last turn after we see the devastation? Alright. So Mystique's gonna copy Wong. Now we're doing Gambit's effect 4 times. So we'll definitely have Apocalypse in hand, and we'll have nothing else and other than what we'll draw. So we can just play Apocalypse in a lane. Collector's buffing up. We've won the flooding lane now, so that's
said, bub.
really all we needed. Wolverine got pushed to the right lane. Apocalypse is getting freaking huge. We're still just popping cards. Just rapid fire. Oh, we hit Colossus. Colossus didn't die. Okay. So we got a 20 power Apocalypse. We got 8 energy. And Morbius! My goodness. What a lucky play. It says we've only discarded 2 cards, though. So maybe I'll just play Morbius with Apocalypse here in the left lane. Just to guarantee it. Man, Gambit went off right there. That was insane. I have been wanting to do that combo for a while since I started using the deck. So Spider-Woman hits 2 cards, which is fine. Morbius did. So it only says we discarded 2 cards, but
Victory.
Morbius did get, in fact, those extra discards added to him, even from Apocalypse being discarded. So I didn't know that happened. I thought it had to be based off how many cards you have discarded. So that's great, and that was a big win. Thanks to Gambit and Mystique, and thankfully we had Super Flow to kind of get us into the 8 energy range. I like 8 energy. This is maybe they should make some different game variants where it's more late game stuff. So I think that's going to be it for today, for this evening stream. I really appreciate anybody that's made it to this part of the stream or re-recording of the video, because all of my live streams are up on my channel after I've done them. So if you want to check out maybe some older videos, you're more than welcome to. Maybe leave a comment at the bottom of any of these videos. For this one, we'll say put Ant-Man if you made it all the way to the end. I'll know what you're saying, and you'll have we'll have a thing right there. So y'all have a good evening. Keep on snapping. I'm gonna head out. I'll see y'all in the next one. It will probably be tomorrow or the next day. I'll probably be playing this discard deck again, because as we saw, we did a little bit of climbing. I think we started out at 52 at the beginning of the stream, so we'll probably climb some more with this TLSG discard deck, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.